I think this program will impact my life for the rest of my life.
I'm more aware that it can happen to anyone.
It gets you to be more responsible as a driver and a potential driver.
Seeing some of the things I saw today, I wouldn't want to go through this thing. It's kind of heartbreaking to see that really can happen to you.
Life-Changing Experiences is proud to present Cinema Drive, a multi-sensory 3D and interactive program that creates a real-world experience for new teen drivers and changes their intention to behave on the roads. Let's join a group of 11th graders that have experienced Cinema Drive in their own school.
It was different. I hadn't done anything like that before.
Every morning, one of our mobile units equipped with trained staff and sophisticated technological equipment sets out to multiple cities and towns to screen our programs. In moments, our teams transform a school or a community center's auditorium, gymnasium, or media center into a state-of-the-art theater. Cinematic storytelling and multisensory technology bring to life the dire consequences of human decisions, such as speeding, fatigue, driving without seatbelts, driving while texting, peer pressure, and driving under the influence of alcohol.
The most effective part of the experience would be the story where we got into the people's minds.
This was a different way of approaching it, and therefore people were more receptible to it, and I thought that was very good.
The most powerful thing was the 3D.
It made it feel like I was in that environment.
I wouldn't get in a car with someone that's had a drink, just because I've seen now how the drink can affect the driver.
I really enjoyed the experience, how it gave you a real insight into what actually happens behind the scenes, because when you see the news, you don't always see what actually causes them. And it's interesting to see how one drop of alcohol can really have an effect on you.
The most effective part of the program was the darkness, when you were able to visualize something for yourself, being able to put it in a way that you understand personally.
The whole just listening and not watching kind of thing, I felt like my imagination took toll and I felt like I was kind of there.
Once I closed my eyes and really focused in, I actually can see myself in the car.
You are brought into it personally. You kind of think, oh, this actually is very real and it could actually happen.
I don't think you ignored her. I think you didn't see her. Because you were busy texting. And you know that I'm right.
Because of this experience, I will definitely change the way I drive. But sometimes I do sneak a little text when I'm driving.
You think you're just looking down for a second, but you've actually lost track of the car.
Now I've realised it's really important to just put the phone away and leave it there.
I enjoyed the interactive element of it.
And the fact that we were able to use technology and the remotes.
But also being able to interact as a student. A lot of times they have programs like this where someone just sits there and lectures the whole time. People just kind of tune them out. But the fact that we were able to interact and participate really captured the audience.
The experience was very good because I've done something like this before, but it was nothing interactive, and it's good to get everybody involved because it's like what you learn and it'll stick with you now.
Before and after the screening, teens anonymously express their honest opinions on a range of critical issues. This allows us to evaluate the significant positive changes Cinema Drive is creating. With over 300,000 students screened worldwide, data shows there's a marked 20% willing to make behavior changes to drive safer.
I was totally impressed. It's been eye-opening to see an audience of that many persons completely hushed.
I think that they really took a lot from this experience.
I think it gives an overall view.
Cinema Drive is the top programs that I've seen in a long time.
This takes it a step further.
You can't just stand and talk to people and lecture, switch off immediately. You have to have some tools to use for them, and I felt this was one of the best tools.
It was very effective in getting this message across.
I will definitely change my behavior.
I will be able to handle peer pressure much better.
They open your eyes.
Showing Cinema Drive would prevent other accidents.
In order to strengthen the long-term outcomes, students are invited to participate in our innovative, life-changing website for several weeks after the screening. They engage in captivating activities that reinforce the core messages while further improving their willingness to drive safer.
I'm Daniel, and I'm a true story.
I'm Leah, and I'm a true story.
I'm Roy, and I am a true story.
Everyone in these pictures are real. Like us, like you.
None of you deserve to be in the next photo. Cinema Drive, 3D interactive cinematic and web experiences. The change starts today.